Oh my goodness, what is going on, everybody? It's time for your 205 live review on the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, and I mean always, an Instant Classic. DJ here, Casey there, you in the other spot. I see you. I see you right there. You watching. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. But anyway, 205 live review. Um, Definitely a good show. I like the street fight, kind of putting the end to the Akira Tozawa Brian Kendrick match. I like how they kind of made that the focus in the first video package, uh, especially considering the main. And I think they've done a good job with this, especially when they let you know they're ending a feud right now. They've done a good job of letting you like letting you know that they're ending a feud and then promoting it at the beginning of the show as well, because they did that with the Jack Gallagher Arya Davari thing not too long ago, and I think it was good. It told the story of everything. Um, it was a good little video package to start the show. Casey, any thoughts on the video package that we had to start the show?
It was a video package, which is when you take a bunch of clips from the past, you put them into a big video, and much like a package, you might put this in here and then that and then, and you wrap it all up and you put a bow on it and it's a package. You send it to somebody. That's what they did with this video.
Okay, okay. Um, well, the first match of the night we had was, and I think at this point this actually was the match of the night. You know, the first match we had Rich Swann versus Arya Davari. Good match. I just felt like I still haven't seen. I still need to watch, a little bit more of Arya Davari to kind of see this transformation, into this new character. Like I think he's doing it well. I just want him to be a little bit more over the top in the ring, as far as like his acting and everything in the ring, trying not to get hit or like trying to act like the spoiled heel. I want to see a little bit more of that in the ring. Like he does it at times, but then at other times I feel like it's just normal Davari. But I still like his character though. I like the character a lot. It would be cool if they paid him with Jinder Mahal, just because like with Jinder having the championship, I think it would help Davari a little bit and help develop his character some. So I don't know, but maybe that's just me. But good
But
match though. I love Davari. I don't know why, but I do. I really like Davari. Rich Swann's facial expressions just out of control all the time in every match. Like his facial expressions are just and it's not even like it's like he tries to put multiple facial expressions. I almost tried to put that together just now. Multiple facial expressions in the same one facial expression, and I'm like, bruh, how you do that though? Um, but definitely a good match. Rich Swann won, of course, which is unfortunate. Like I shouldn't have to say, of course, Rich Swann won. Like Davari should be on the same level, especially considering they're attempting to push him with a new gimmick. But but that would make sense and stuff. So why would they do that? Why would they do that? But Rich Swann did end up winning the match. Casey, thoughts on Arya Davari versus Rich Swann?
well, I don't know if how many of the fans know this, and it's a simple mistake. It is, you know, Arya Davari. He is of the Iranian race, uh, uh, you know, homeland. That's where he from. And then you got Jinder Mahal. He more of the Indian. I don't
I wasn't
know.
saying because they're both of the same race. I was saying because they're both of the same similar character.
So
Because now, if you look at Jinder Mahal, he's acting all holier than thou because he has the championship, and he's been doing that the last couple of weeks.
that's because he the champion and he the Maharaja. Okay.
I mean,
He the,
technically, the Bollywood boys are from Canada, so
yeah, but at least they all Indian though. They all from India though.
I don't know that. Where you see that at though? Where you see it?
Bollywood is in India.
It's not. Yeah.
This man don't. You must work for WWE because you don't know nothing about no race and no world. And
I didn't even mention race. You were the one that brought up the argument.
that's because that's what I thought you were talking
I
about.
wasn't. I was talking about character and character development. Darn it. Anyway, you have any thoughts on the match? Do you have any thoughts on the match?
So, and I'm just saying, I think that they should put they should put Hideo Itami. They should put Akira Tozawa, and they should put I'll put Asuka in there too, and Nakamura. Put them all together. Not because they're Japanese. No, that no.
They don't have similar characters though. Issue.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
It's the Japanese character.
There's no Japanese character. That's not how it works.
They play Japanese people that wrestle.
Well, technically, aren't they? Like, is that not what they are?
But that's what they playing though. Like Rich Swann.
I mean, that's like saying JTG played a black man. like JTG and Shad, they played black people. Yeah, that's what they are. That's kind of how it works.
That's what they were playing Vince McMahon's depiction of black people in lower income areas of city areas. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that that's correct. I'm just saying
it wasn't even Vince's idea though. It was JTG's idea. By the way, I watched it and I heard about it in the shoot interview on the Fight TV app. So if you watch it, you'll know. But obviously you haven't.
I don't believe that. I feel like that was Vince's idea. I feel like Vince was like, I've seen black people once. But yeah, no, we knew Rich Swann was gonna win. I kind of wanted to see Cedric come out during this, but we got his debut match or his return match, I should say, which we'll get to that. That pole fella, that pole fella.
Okay.
But yeah, I kind of wanted to see something with Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander tonight, just because they built up so much that they're friends, and then when Cedric comes back, they didn't really do anything with the two of them. It didn't feel like.
Yeah. Okay. We had the I think it was like I think Corey Graves called it the review of the Austin Aries Neville rivalry. I like it. It was it felt like it was a little more recent though. I'm trying to remember if it like took it from its very inception or if it just took it from recently. For some reason it feels like it only took it from Mania, which is weird. Like I don't know why they didn't, if they were gonna do a full-fledged review of this rivalry, why didn't they just go from the very beginning when Austin Aries did this whole thing? But I don't know. Or when Austin Aries like came back and everything. But anyway, I think it's a good video package. I like that it kind of continues to build on this feud, and then they had that little interview. I can't remember right offhand if it was right after this. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. Was it right after this with the terrible green screen and the via satellite? And it was. Okay. I mean, as much as I hate the stupid backgrounds, I actually like these. I'm like, I guess I'm in the minority with these, but I actually like these. I think they build up feuds very well because they don't do via satellite stuff. Well, they don't do it correctly right now anyway, but they don't do it as much as they used to. So, but Casey, thoughts on the video package and the via satellite interview, or interview, dual interview. It was basically about how Neville's going to beat up Aries, and Aries is going to make him tap, and how it's a submission match. It was like that.
Yeah. See, Neville, he plays a British man who has been forgotten by gravity, and is angry at people for reasons we do not understand, because he's British and he has big ears. Yes.
Well, no, he played. I mean, he is a British man, but he plays the frustrated guy that's been overlooked, who's taken the most of his opportunities since he came back.
Who is also British, and Gravity has forgotten him.
Yeah,
I think that's the real reason why he's angry, because Gravity forgot about him.
I know that poor Gravity.
But like, bruh,
they should be having a feud. I think. I'll be honest. That's where the feud should go.
he just gets up on the top rope and jumps off a bunch of times. But yeah, it was kind of weird that they only started it from Mania, like that's where the feud began. It didn't. It was before that. But I was there. I was at the Mania. I was. If y'all didn't know that, I was there. I was in the crowd. I was there. I was there live. I was kind of like.
Real quick, while you're gloating about being a Mania, doesn't Tony Nese last night looked exactly like Neville? Like I had to take a second look because I didn't watch barely any of Raw. I just happened to see that and I saw it again in the video package. I was like, bruh, Tony Nese and Neville, they the same person.
Oh, I thought they just cloned them. I thought they was the same person. But yeah, and then they need to stop doing the stupid green screen where we know they're in the same room. Bruh, stop it. Stop it. Or at least...
I wonder, why do they put them in the same room? like, is it supposed to give them the, like, the feel that they're talking to each other? Like they're legit, like, just right in front of each other? Like, I don't understand why putting them in the same room would help. Like, wouldn't you get distracted anyway?
I mean, I get that you can possibly like work off each other better if you're in the same room, like doing a feud or like, you know, a promo on each other or whatever. But even the best of them, still, you can still see them kind of looking to the side, like at least once during it. And you're like, you know, where you can tell that they're looking at, you know, the other person. I don't know why they do it. For me, I would rather just see them either be interviewed by one of the, you know, one of the guys from commentary, or just have them come out to the ring. I mean, especially if you think about it from a live perspective, if you've ever been to a WWE show, you don't want to look at the video screen for like 20 minutes watching people talk. Like, you want to see them in the ring.
Was it really 20 minutes? It was like 8, maybe.
But like, that's what it feels like when you're wanting to see, you know, people actually in the ring, you know, that you came to pay to see in the ring.
You see them right there. You see them right there on the screen.
Yeah, but if I wanted to see them on the screen, I could have stayed home and just watch them on TV.
It ain't like you seeing them for the whole show, though. You just seeing them for that couple of seconds. That solid like 5 minutes.
It was like 30 minutes.
It wasn't. The show ain't but an hour, 55 minutes technically. So.
Nah, I counted. It was like 30 minutes.
But next we had Cedric Alexander's return against Johnny Boone. Who the heck is Johnny Boone? I mean, Cedric Alexander versus Johnny Boone. Johnny Boone lost. He did. He lost. And Cedric Alexander won. That's about it for me. Casey. Which too, I don't, and I think we did have that. We had an attack by Noam Dar right at the end. Am I fantasy booking in my head? What should have happened, or did I really see that?
I think that was the Rich Swann match.
Darn it! Well, I didn't come in this match. Should have came in both matches. Darn it! I love how they like taken Cedric Alexander completely out of that though. Like he was like the main thing in that. Now it's like about that.
Yeah, but I don't understand. One thing I don't understand, like, I get when you're trying to build somebody up, you know, putting them against jobbers. why do you need to put them up against a jobber on their return? Like, they're already built up. We already know what they can do. Like, you don't even have to put them up against like like a main eventer. Just put them up against at least somebody that's on the 205 Live roster, not some random Johnny Moon that got paid $50 to get beat up. Like, bruh, it just I don't understand that. That's what I didn't like about it. I wanted to see him, return against somebody at least that I know, so I can kind of get into the match. This wasn't worth the 2 minutes, if that this match was.
All right. Next we had the Drew Gulak campaign thingy. I like this though. I did. I liked it. I like that he addressed more of the whole roster instead of just obviously he did address Mustafa Ali there at the end, but I like that he still talked about the whole roster and kind of how they do things they shouldn't be doing as well. I like that. I thought that was nice. And I like the little pictures as well because I think that kind of added to it. Just in case you had never watched 205 Live and you're like, what is this cruiserweight division and why is there a no-fly zone? So. But I like that. I like the Drew Gulak stuff. I think it's going well. Casey.
Yeah, I liked it. I like the pictures and the videos and stuff. I like when they showed the first episode of 205 Live when they had the entire roster out on the stage. I was like, we've not seen that guy. We haven't seen that guy. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him. Bollywood Boys are on the main roster with Jinder. We haven't seen them. Also, no one else is saying it. I'm going to say it. Drew Gulak looks weird without a beard or facial hair. He needs to stop it. Just stop it. Grow something back. It looks weird. I can't be the only person who's like, ugh, no, don't shave. Stop it.
But
it's true.
No comment. We got the main event of the evening. We got the Brian Kendrick going up against Akira Tozawa. This was a really good match and a really good way of ending this feud. But WWE, stop making street fights not Falls Count Anywhere. It doesn't make any sense. All right, so the purpose of a street fight is supposedly, you're supposed to be going in the streets, correct? How you gonna go in the streets and when I gotta bring you back into the ring to pin you? Bruh, that's the only thing I hate about this. And another thing I didn't understand is it felt like the only weapon they were gonna use was the duct tape. I don't know if I'm wrong or I missed something, but I mean, they used the steps technically, but they already there. They don't count. And then they use that. They use the table. I when I saw the table again, I was like, oh, I forgot about that because it looked like all they were going to use was the freaking duct tape, which was interesting. And they, dang it, Brian, you're not supposed to give away how to cover up the ropes. You're not supposed to it's supposed to be the magic of 205 Live. We're not supposed to know how that happened. But I love Corey Graves on commentary, kind of trying to import the lessons into the match. I thought that was pretty nice. I like that. And I like the finish of this match with the senton by Akira Tozawa through the table. I was like, I would never do that ever because I might miss the table and die. I was like, nope. But I definitely liked it though. It was a good match and a good way of ending it. I like Akira Tozawa's cover at the end too. The small things about this match that I really liked. Akira Tozawa covering him just by falling on him. I always hated that everything's so I don't even know how to describe it. Everything's so how it has to be instead of you can have a cover that's just me falling on you because Triple H used to do it all the time. As much as I hate that man so much, but he used to do it all the time in his matches when he just drape his arm over somebody, and that never happens anymore. It's always like you gotta hook the leg, even when you're dirt tired and you shouldn't be able to hook the leg because you shouldn't be thinking because you're tired and you're hurting and you just want the pin, bruh. But I like that he kind of just fell into the cover. That was good. This is a good end to this feud. I kind of want to know what they're gonna do with these two next. Like I'm kind of glad. Like I know last week they said, I think it was last week they said that this feud was going to be over last week, but I'm glad that they did something with like a stipulation to kind of officially end it because I think this is kind of one of the first matches we've seen in the cruiserweight division, especially on 205 Live, that's had like a legit stipulation. It's except for the I forfeit match, but like I like how the end of the feuds are. They feel like they're bigger because the matches are a little bit. There's a little bit more at stake and everything within them, even though it's not the championship. But Casey, thoughts on Akira Tozawa teaching Brian Kendrick the last and final lesson? And also, I thought it was weird that Brian Kendrick won last week's match and then Akira Tozawa came back and won this one. But Casey.
All right, we got that. Akira Tozawa versus Brian Kendrick, because I haven't said that in a while. Kind of like Zack Sabre Jr. and Kata Eba. There was actually a lot of things that I didn't like about this match. One was when they said they had to bring their opponent back in the ring to pin him. I'm like, but why? Like,
and the bad part is Brian Kendrick could have had a pin right there at the end of that spot with the table. He had his arm over him for a solid 6 seconds.
I was like, why? No, so this ain't a street fight, or like, is a special street fight? Like, bruh, that make no sense. Also, the lack of weapons in a street fight. Like, I mean, I've seen old street fights, from like the Attitude Era, even after the Attitude Era, where like they use a lot of weapons because it's at their disposal. When you in a street fight, you can use whatever's around you.
So that was like this is like a duct tape and tables match, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that duct tape, tables and stairs. So the DTS.
I think it's the DTT match and stairs. Like, about to be a pay-per-view soon.
But I also like, and I said this. I forgot what other feud that they ended, but I don't like that, especially with this feud, because I feel like this feud was built up really well.
Are you thinking Gallagher and Daivari?
That might have been it, but this one, like, it was built up really well. And when I have a feud like this that is built up so well, I want to see it, finish on a pay-per-view.
Nah, they wouldn't do that. Nah, that would make sense.
Not just the 205 Live, because then to me it doesn't make it feel as important as it should. Like, okay, so it's on 205 Live. All right. Now what? But that tape though, that tape though, using that tape.
Are you kind of upset that they gave away what they covered the ropes up with? I'm still upset about that. Dang on it. You never give away your trick. You never give it away. It's like a good magician.
I mean, I don't. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But yeah. But this was a good match. I wish the rules weren't stupid and they used more weapons and made it feel like a street fight. This just felt like a normal fight with relaxed rules. Like, I was waiting for the ref to start the count out, and I'm like, it didn't feel like a street fight to me. I don't know, but I just want to see what they do with them next.
All right, that was your 205 Live review. Pretty good show. I felt like. I don't know how'd you feel overall about the show.
It felt really short, and I don't know. I felt like there wasn't anything that like was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like obviously we got Cedric Alexander.
Has it ever been like that? It's 205 Live.
Well, every time Jack Gallagher's on there, it's pretty epic.
Well, that's a lie. But anyway.
He's the greatest of all time.
He's not. But anyway. Where he at though? by the way. Where he at though?
He over, being a gentleman and helping with the people in Manchester.
You reaching for straws here.
You're a good man, and he helping to.
I think he's still hurting from that UK title loss.
Nah, bro, he fine. He good.
I think that's what it is. I think that UK title loss. I think it might force him to retire. Maybe.
Nah, cause he going for bigger and better things than the UK title. He's like, nah, that's small stuff. He going.
Yeah, he going for losing the cruiserweight championship next, right?
Nah, he going for the. Since Jinder Mahal won the world title, he going for the Universal title. It's gonna make just as much sense, and he gonna win it. Yeah,
it won't. But anyway, we'll see you guys for the next 205 Live review. I think the next thing we have is NXT, and then what else do we got?
The TNA.
Yeah, the Impact Wrestling, and I think we're doing a Friday Night Fight Up review this week. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I'm also going out of town this weekend too, so I got to figure out when I'm leaving because I don't remember. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button for us. Go ahead and smash it, crush it, punch it, kick it, bop it. Yeah. Anybody playing bop it? Still play bop it? Anybody? Nope. Nobody? Don't nobody. Bruh. But anyway, also go download FIFA Live, FIFA Mobile, not FIFA Live. There's too much live in my life right now.
And tell DJ to play Supercard again because it's awesome.
Eventually I will. But we'll see you guys next time. And can they take the doggone internet compatibility off of it? I just want to play the game. I don't know. I always need the internet. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give us a like. Share the video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all the good stuff, all that stuff. We'll see you guys next time. True.
The Friendster, that was a thing at one time.
Was it?
Tinder, share with you on Tinder. Yeah.
Okay. We got all the social medias, all of them. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast and your 205 Live